Well, welcome back to the XTerra mini series. I figured before I lost too much light, I might as well go reset the TPMS and see if it holds. So as I stated in an earlier video, just got new Nitto Ridge Grappler tires, a little bit bigger size. Have no idea what the sidewalls and the tread is like in comparison to the trail grapplers, but you know, been fighting with TPMS for the last 10 years, so we'll see if this does anything. I figured, you know, one last time, reset it, get the code to clear, or get that bang off of the dash, and hopefully it stays. If so, I think that would be the first time there's like no lights on the dash at all for any period of time. So first things first, got a tire pressure gauge, and according to the Nissan service manual, it's very specific. You need to go driver's side clockwise, 36 psi, 33, 30, and 27. But I remember talking to one of the techs at like Planet Nissan, and what they said is the pressure, even though it's, you know, kind of spelled out exact in the manual, didn't really matter as long as all of the tires were more than 3 pounds different, because the keyless entry, that antenna is going to pick up each tire, and so to help the, I guess, the computer or the BCM to figure out which is which, even though on this particular car it doesn't matter, because like on the Z, it'll tell you if it's the, you know, right front, left front, you know, rear, whatever. This, it's just if it picks up that one of the tires is low or under 28 pounds, it'll put the bang on the dash, and that's it. It doesn't tell you exactly which tire it is. So again, I think it was, you know, as long as they are off by at least 3 pounds, the car can tell that there is 4 different sensors or something like that. Anyway, and you know, it's possible I have no idea what I'm talking about. So that being said, again, tire pressure, we're gonna go let the air out, 36, 33, 30, 27. And then, as stated online, we're going to take, you know, this reset tool, which is just a paper clip, you know, go underneath where the OBD2 plug is. There's a small other little plug that's the reset wire, and we're going to go ground that out, short it out. Not sure why my camera shut off, but as I was saying, we're going to take this tool and put it into that plug. We're going to tap it on some metal 6 times, and you know, that will at least put it into reset mode. And there's videos of that online, but I'm just going to go through this process for my own benefit, once again, just hopefully to get rid of everything on the dash. I mean, that's the ultimate goal. So anyway, oh, you know, quick shout out, there you go, cheddar white. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So there's, again, Ridge grapplers, 285, 75, 16. Been working great so far. Very quiet. I mean, a little too quiet. So under here, hopefully you can see, because I can't. This is your OBD2 connector, and then right here, this little guy hanging off, that is your TPMS. And that's what the dealership plugs into with their tool to reset it. The nice thing on these is it's right there, right where you can see it. You don't have to pull any panels off the dash or anything to get at it. So again, what we said, we're going to take this little tool. I'm going to extract that out, stick it in here, use the other end to tap against the metal when the ignition's on 6 times. Should get the TPMS, or at least the bang on the dash, blinking. Go drive around, wait for it to turn off. Then it's going to turn back on solid, because it's going to pick up that one of the tires is at 27 pounds. So that's the one that's going to be under 28 in order to trigger, you know, the bang on the dash. And then we'll fill the tires back up to 35, and it should go away. That's the plan. Sounds good. Somehow I think that's not what's going to happen. In the past, it's gone off, and then, I don't know, within probably 5 miles of driving, it goes back on again. So we'll see. Okay, so now what we want to do under here is, again, this is the OBD2 plug. This one right next to it, it only has one wire, and if you hold it with the clip on the bottom, the wire is on the left facing this plug. And so again, we're going to take our paper clip, going to stick that into that end, and then we're going to tap this end against this ground, which we can use this metal right here next to the OBD2 plug. This is fine right here to activate that. So give me a second here for the keys, and I'll show you what you're looking to do on the dash. So on the dash perspective, just put the key in, and you're not starting it, you're just putting it to the on position. So this will get your dash to light up like this, and as you can see, TPMS usually will flash on and off slowly like this for 1 minute, according to the service manual. And during this period, what you want to do now is take this wire and tap it against here 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So also as option 2, what some people recommend is taking this paper clip and putting it into the back of the plug along with the wire, just to make sure that you're actually getting contact, or that the thickness of the wire, or the paper clip in my case, isn't too thick. So you could tell it actually goes in there pretty far. And then same scenario, just bend this up like this. Go ahead and put the key in, turn it into the on position, and then hit this 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so here on the dash, TPMS is still flashing slowly, and it hasn't gone solid. So now we just want to start the vehicle, and we're gonna go take it for a drive. Some people, just as much as backing the vehicle up, this thing has reset. So we'll see how long this takes.
A few moments later.
There, we'll light up the dash. So you can tell you're definitely in the reset relearn, because that would have either gone out or it would have gone solid by now. I mean, that's typically what happens, is you start the vehicle, and then usually within a minute it'll blink, and then it'll eventually just stay on solid. So as you saw right there, the TPMS has now turned that bang off, and if we keep driving around a little bit, it should come back on, because that wireless or the keyless antenna will pick up that driver's side rear tire is at 27, so that's below the 28 threshold, and should pop that bang back on once it's done communicating. Now, if this doesn't turn on, I'm just going to air the tires back up. Oh, and it's been so long that, hang on, I've got to at least do one thing real quick. Because I'm dying to see what this looks like. I just had to put my seatbelt on. Oh my God, look at this dash. Wow. Wow. I haven't seen a dash look like that without the check engine light, without VDC or TPMS. Man, that's great. 221,785 beautiful miles. All right, well, this should have picked up the fact that the rear tire, rear driver side, is only at 27 pounds, but so far it is not. So yeah, I'm not going to take any chances. I like the way this looks right now, so we're going to go air the tires back up, and hopefully, you know, after a couple drive cycles, this stays clear, because the dash sure looks nice like this. Well, good morning again. I was pretty much done with the vlog last night, but you know, ran out of sunlight. Then the neighbor came over, talk about his car getting delivered today. So you know, truck's pretty much all done. Needed to run up to the store real quick, so figured I would just you know, check and see. Wife took it out this morning, get groceries. So back in the midget setting. So let's fire it up, see what the dash looks like with no codes. All right, there you go. 221,801. No SES, no check engine light, no TPMS. There you go. Just the door and the seat belt. So yeah, I'll consider this effectively over, and you know, I'll probably do another video on recharging the AC. So stay tuned.